Hi, I'm Harold Bell, and of course, I'm back with the Legends of Inside Sports. I'm gonna continue our conversation with Jim Brown. Just got so much stuff, man, with Jim, man. I don't know when to jump off, but in this conversation, as we move from the black athlete, like the NBA players and stuff, Jim and I were talking about our discussion moved on around one of the greatest individuals that I've ever encountered, one of the most loyal human beings to his own people. And I'm talking about none other than Muhammad Ali. See, once you've been to the mountain with Muhammad Ali, man, you look at guys like Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan, Sugar Ray Leonard, John Thompson. Man, they don't even count. When you've been up on the mountain with Muhammad Ali, come on, man. One of the fantastic human beings. Just not a great athlete, but a fantastic human being. So Jim and I got into a discussion about Muhammad Ali and what he meant to his people. Check it out.
This country has ever seen. And they were pulling from him from all directions. I mean, he was internationally known. And this brother did what he felt, and he did it from the heart. He really reached back to help his brother. And I'm talking about a close friend of yours, Jim. And I think was one of the great human beings of all time. And that was Muhammad Ali. Nobody controlled Muhammad. He did so much to help not only Harold Bell, there's hundreds of other guys like myself, you know? And when I look at Muhammad Ali and look at Michael Jordan, there's no comparison, Jim.
Well, actually, Harry, you're absolutely right. Ali was an amazing human being. Gave up his title, spoke out against the Vietnam War. And you know, one little story about him. He was one of the few athletes that truly, truly loved black people. This man would say, "Hey, Jim, we've been in Philadelphia." He said, "Jim, come on, man, let's walk into the black community. Let's just talk to the people." So I'd get with him. We'd go in the barber shop, go in the grocery stores, talk to people on the street in Harold. They loved it. They loved it. I'll tell you something very interesting. There's a thing that when you travel, if you do it, the thrills you get are really, really fantastic. Whenever I travel in cities, at night I always try to go out to like the black clubs and just see the people. Taking it from Ali, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, those people have such a great appreciation of the fact that you can come out there and be with them. I went to St. Louis recently, and of course, saw one of your friends up there.
Mm-hmm.
But we went to about 3 clubs, and one of them, Michael Spinks was in.
Mm-hmm.
I took about 25 pictures with different people, most of them ladies, Harold. But I mean, they loved it. And it's a great feeling to be among your people, and especially regular people. And I think that we have to try to get back to that because we remove ourselves so far away from the black community.
You know, I guess a lot of people they find a hard time trying to understand me because being around a Muhammad Ali, I'm so glad I had a chance just to touch this brother that he passed my way. I can't get a Sugar Ray Leonard and a John Thompson, a Doug Williams. I can't get excited over these brothers because they have forgotten who they are. That's one thing about Earl Monroe. I got to give him credit. He used to like to do the same thing, Jim. Earl liked to go walk around Harlem, New York, just to touch base. He said it gave him some balance in his life. You know, that made him aware of really who he was and what he was all about. And that's the key. These guys need to get back to their roots, Jim, if they're ever going to find out who they are and where they came from.
Well, your roots is, you know, that's Harold, we're going to switch reels for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead, babe.
Okay. Once again, that was Jim Brown, and talking about the great Muhammad Ali, our experiences one-on-one with the champ. There was there was nothing like him, man. There was nothing like him, and I tell you, he changed my life. Gave me credibility, gave Inside Sports credibility, and I appreciate it. You know, one of a kind. Well, we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna come back and finally start talking about the late great Nelson Mandela and all the things that he did for South Africa before he passed. You know, he left it a better place than he found it. So stay tuned, and I'll be right